Hi, I'm Gwen, and welcome to Gwen Collects. So I thought since this was my first video, I would start by introducing myself. I'm Gwen, a Canadian engineering student, and I recently got into anime figure collecting. So this video is going to be the first in a two-part video series where I show you the figures that I have picked up to begin my collection. So these are the brand new figures that I picked up, and I'll be showing you the used figures I picked up from Ami Ami and Mandrake in my next video. So I guess without further ado, let's get into the beginnings of my collection. Okay, so here we have Shinra, a 1/8 scale ArtFX-J figure by Kotobukiya. So Shinra was the first figure I picked up, basically my gateway drug into this collecting hobby. So what I really love about this figure is I'm a fan of Fireforce. I know not everyone's a fan, but I really like Fireforce. And I just felt like this figure was very dynamic. I like the fire. I think that his base is super cool. It definitely is an interesting base, and I think throughout my collection I'm hoping to only really purchase figures that have interesting bases. I find the really boring ones kind of do nothing for me. So I really like the dynamic and exciting base that Shinra has. In addition, I thought that the sculpt, his outfit looks fantastic. I really like everything about him. His little details on his gloves and the cool like little suspenders and little buckles he has on his jacket. I think that they did a really, really great job detailing him. In addition to that, I think his face is perfect. I know that he comes with a bonus head if you order him from Kotobukiya directly or from Funimation, but I ordered him from Crunchyroll, so I was unable to get the bonus head. To be honest, I prefer this head that I got with him. I think his characteristic smirk is definitely a necessary feature that I'd want my Shinra figure to have, so I'm glad that we get his little smirk and his cool Fireforce hat. Alright, so next up we have Tamaki Kotatsu, also a 1/8 ArtFX-J figure by Kotobukiya. So she was the second figure I picked up. After picking up Shinra, I saw her on Funimation and found out that you could get her with her Nekomata parts, and I felt like kind of had to complete the set. So I did, I picked her up, and I think unlike Shinra, she definitely needs the bonus parts. Her tails and ears are just so cool. I absolutely love them. And I think they really make the figure. I feel like she looks a little bit, I don't know, unfinished without them, but she is still a very cute figure. I love her pose. I love her sculpt. I feel like everything about her just looks great. Her little pants, her little boots. I just love it. She's very cute. I like her little expression on her face. She looks very sweet with her pigtails. They really did a great job capturing the essence of these Fireforce characters in these figures. I couldn't be more happy with these two. So a common thing I've seen in the reviews for this Tamaki figure is that the Nekomata parts are hard to attach. And personally, I had no problem attaching the parts. So I don't know if it's just maybe figure dependent, maybe the quality control isn't amazing, but I had no trouble attaching the Nekomata parts to her. Alright, so next up I have Rem and Ram. This is the only prize figure that I have so far, and probably one of the only ones I'll pick up. I'm determined to make my collection pretty much entirely scale figures, just because I feel like I don't have a ton of space, and prize figures are affordable enough to be able to buy a lot, and that's a dangerous area for me. So I got these two actually for my birthday. For a prize figure, I think the quality is really nice. Rem and Ram both look absolutely adorable. I feel like I keep saying that, but they do. They look so cute. I love their gold metallic bathing suits, their little hair pieces. Even their hair sculpts are pretty nice for prize figures, I would say. You can really see the detail on their bodies, and I think they look really nice. I'm impressed with the quality of this figure. The pudding cup is a little bit more iffy on the quality side, but it's cute. I like it. The nice thing about these figures is they actually both come out of the cup, so if I ever wanted to put them in a different cup maybe, I definitely could do that. So there's always that option too, which might be kind of fun. Ooh, disclaimer, I actually haven't watched ReZero. I keep meaning to, but I haven't yet, so yeah. I'm trying not to buy figures from shows I haven't watched, but these ones are just too cute. And it was a birthday gift, so I'm not complaining. Alright, next up we have Levi. So this Levi figure is so cool. I absolutely love this figure. Attack on Titan was my like gateway anime, if you would call it. I watched Attack on Titan and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So it kind of got me hooked on anime, not going to lie. I cannot wait until December 7th for season 4. But yeah, so when I saw this figure on the Koto US website, I was just absolutely in love. He was definitely more on the pricey side compared to Shinra and Tamaki. He's also a 1/8 ArtFX-J figure by Kotobukiya. So there is definitely a varying price range. I got Shinra and Tamaki for $129 US, and Levi was $174 US. So he definitely wasn't cheap, but I honestly think he was worth it. This figure is so cool. I absolutely love him. I love the blood speckles. They look great. I think they really nailed his face. I keep seeing a lot of figures that have just really messed up faces, especially Levi figures for me. I can never find faces that I really like, but I think they really nailed it on this one. Another nice feature is you can actually take his cape off if you choose to display him with it off. I personally like the cape. I think it adds more motion to the figure because he is kind of grounded. This is the fortitude version of Levi, so I guess he's supposed to be kind of grounded and still at this point. He's not leaping into action yet. The other thing that's kind of neat about this figure is you can actually take him off the base. So if you wanted to have him just kind of like kneel on your shelf, you don't actually have to include the base. Again, I really like the base. I think it really matches the figure. I even like the little like patches of blood on the ground to match the patches on Levi. I feel like all in all this figure is just a complete package and it looks fantastic. Alright, so finally we have Best Girl Holo. This is my first and only Holo figure so far, but I don't plan on it being the last. This is a 1/7 scale Holo Plentiful Apple version from Chara-Ani? I think it's Chara-Ani? Chara-Ani? Not really sure. But basically from Good Smile Company. She looks so sweet. I know some people are a little bit iffy on the face for this figure, but I think the face is really beautiful. I think they captured her smile nicely. If I could change anything about it, I would say maybe if they added a little bit more blush, that would have been nice, but I think she does look very sweet. I love the apples. They're so vibrant and beautiful in comparison to her more muted colors in her outfit. And I really think the apples just add even more motion to this already in motion figure. The way her hair is kind of moving and her tail and her dress make her look like she's kind of galloping through the fields, and I absolutely love that. I love the 1/7 form factor. She's just a bit more substantial than my 1/8. Even though they're pretty big 1/8 figures, especially Shinra, I just feel like she's very kind of hefty. I really like the size and form factor of a 1/7 figure. So I'm planning on adding a lot more 1/7s to my collection in the future. The base on this figure is alright. I do like the grass. She looks nice beside Levi on my shelf, as he's also on a grass base, but I would say that the base isn't anything special and it's quite big, so she's going to take up a lot of space on my shelf. All in all, I think this figure may be my favorite that I've picked up so far. I think she just looks so wonderful in motion. I wish there was a Lawrence to go with her, but I'm so glad that I've added a Holo to my collection, and I plan on adding many more. Specifically, the 10th anniversary Holo, where she's holding the beer. I really, really want that one. I picked up Holo for $220 US. So she was not cheap. I got her from Crunchyroll. And I've since seen her. I think she's actually, as I'm recording this, she's still up on Good Smile Company's website, actually. Good Smile US, and she's discounted right now. So if you really like this figure and you've been kind of on the fence about it, I would really recommend picking her up because she's so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed my very first video. I'm really looking forward to what's in store for this channel. I'm hoping to update weekly. University's pretty busy, so we'll try and keep it frequent. Keep a lookout for part 2 where I will be unboxing the pre-owned figures that I purchased from Ami Ami and Mandarake. And if you'd like, please subscribe. I'm hoping to grow this channel and I'd love to grow with you, so if you are interested in figure content, specifically scale figures, please subscribe. It would be very welcome. And I hope to see you back here soon.